last stand, when Christian zombies take over the world. The sun was setting on a small town, painting the sky a deep orange. Christian, a young man of 24, was walking home from the supermarket with a bag of groceries in his hand. He was eager to get home and eat dinner. He had been feeling ill for the past few days and had been finding it hard to get out of bed. As he walked, he had a feeling of dread in his stomach. Suddenly, he heard a noise. It sounded like something dragging itself along the ground. As he looked around, he saw a figure shuffling towards him. It was a zombie, its eyes blank and its skin pale and gray. Christian stood rooted to the spot, unable to move. He soon realized that the zombie was heading towards him. He turned and ran towards his house, dropping the bag of groceries and sprinting as fast as he could. He reached his front door and fumbled with the keys, his hands shaking. He finally managed to unlock the door and slammed it shut behind him, panting heavily. He was relieved to be safe, but his relief was short-lived. As he looked around, he realized that his house was already full of zombies. They were everywhere, shuffling around the living room, the kitchen, and even the bedroom. Christian quickly ran up the stairs and found his bedroom door closed. He banged on it, shouting for his friend Gloria. He heard her voice from inside and she opened the door, her face pale and her eyes wide with fear. "What's happening?" she asked. Christian told her about the zombies and that he had seen them shuffling towards his house. Gloria held his hand tightly, not wanting to believe it. "We need to get out of here," she said. As they made their way down the stairs, Christian noticed a boarded-up window in the living room. He quickly realized that one of the zombies must have broken through it, allowing the rest to come inside. They ran out of the house and sprinted down the street, trying to put as much distance between them and the zombies as possible. But suddenly, Christian felt something grab his arm. He turned around and saw Gloria, her face pale and her eyes vacant. She was one of them. Christian screamed and tried to pull away, but the grip was too strong. Gloria looked at him with empty eyes and opened her mouth, revealing an army of wriggling worms. Christian screamed and ran, not looking back. He managed to escape and eventually made it back to his house. But as he stepped inside, he heard a voice coming from the living room. It was Gloria, her voice distorted and garbled but unmistakable. Christian slowly made his way towards the living room, his heart pounding in his chest. When he opened the door, he saw that Gloria had reanimated as a zombie. She looked at him with lifeless eyes and began shuffling towards him. Christian turned and ran, tears streaming down his face. He knew there was no hope of him surviving this nightmare. As he ran, he could hear Gloria's garbled voice chasing him, echoing through the night. He never stopped running until he reached the edge of town and collapsed, exhausted. He lay there in the darkness, not daring to move, until the sun slowly rose in the sky. When he eventually looked up, he saw that he was surrounded by the corpses of zombies. Christian was the last survivor of the zombie apocalypse. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and tell us what you think in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.